here with a man known only as the Postal Dude.
Yeah, I hate that fucking name.
Okay, do you have a real name?
I forget. Kids, don't do drugs.
Too much green health herb.
Or meth. Just kidding, kids. Do as I say, not as I do.
Okay. So, I've read that you were in paradise before it was completely devastated by the unsolved nuclear incident.
Yeah, due to an unfortunate subprime mortgage malfunction, I was forced to relocate to a much nicer neighborhood with my beautiful wife. I'd just been hired by one of America's premier video game companies. Management decided that I was overworked and needed a sabbatical.
Nothing personal, man, but you're fired.
I used the time to check some errands off my list. Got Gary Coleman's autograph, that was pretty sweet. Picked up some steaks, played with elephants, went to confession, and visited my dad's grave, because that's how I roll.
Speaking of religion, weren't you at the Church of Dave compound during the massacre?
Yeah, it was my Uncle Dave's birthday. I got him one of those bad touch crotchy figures. Those things were harder to get than strangle bait Elmo. Awesome party at Dave's until the man showed up. I'm pretty sure they had the wrong address. Anyway, it wasn't really a religious cult. More like a cheap scam for Dave to hook up with Christian chicks. Apparently they go nuts for the whole "I am the reincarnation of Jehovah, kneel down and watch me play a wicked guitar solo" thing. I was impressed. Anyway, after my unfortunate firearms accident, my beautiful wife left me. I was devastated. By then, the neighborhood was lousy with sewer Taliban, and the mad cow Tourette zombie epidemic broke out. So me and Champ decided it was time to get out of town. Besides, about 20 other games were set in cities called Paradise by now.
Right. So you were at the Paradise Municipal Bridge when the tragedy struck.
I'm not a zombie, damn it. Fuck. Surprise! Ow, that was a really cheap shot. Hope you learned a lot about the fucking health system, Skippy.
Fuck this shit!
Aw, those guys look scared and cold down there. Would it be wrong of me to want to warm them up? Gee, this bridge rules. There's useful shit lying all over the place. I'm totally outgunned here. Perhaps some helpful on-screen text will suggest something. Suddenly, the ranking commander appeared. He was impressed with the way I totally did not kill his men. He needed some help because apparently some lunatic was taking out all his guys. He put me in charge of a violent anti-terror operation, but I can't really talk about it this time.
Make sure nobody touches these bridge controls! Nobody! Got it, soldier?
No problemo. Well, I'm convinced there was some kind of miscalculation that caused an unexpected incident with the bridge.
Really? That's fascinating. What happened?
I kind of felt like my calling was elsewhere and decided it was time to move on. Plus, I had seen things. Horrible things. And, of course, there was that unfortunate nuclear deal that was totally not my fault. I mean, whoever it was might not have even known it was a nuke they were arming. Probably.
And Paradise was totally destroyed. Tragic. They still haven't found who caused that.
Really? That's awesomely horrible. What a shame.
And so you ended up in Catharsis, Arizona.
Yeah, my car was out of gas. Unfortunately, due to the global economic meltdown. You remember the global economic meltdown? Gas was retarded expensive. Luckily, one of the town's key industries was hiring, and I was perfectly qualified. Okay, champ, you wait out here. Hello, anyone home? I'm here about the temp job. Hello?
Good to meet you, kid. You're hired.
Apparently, it was the cold and flu season, and Ron's patrons were littering the floor with sticky Kleenex balls. Ron gave me the tools for the job, explained how to use the Alt-Fire button to suck up and store the nasty byproducts.
Oh, shit. Not you bitches again. What the fuck?
Ron's establishment was besieged by a cadre of angry hockey mobs on a self-righteous mission to clean up the moral turpitude of Catharsis. But they had an Achilles heel, an intense aversion to sticky Kleenex wads. Maybe they were allergic. I pity their husbands. Ron strongly suggested that I launch some wads and drive those crazed MILFs out of his store.
Man, after that shit, I'll never be able to look at MILF Wrangler the same way again. From now on, it's strictly barely legal for me. Unfortunately, those bitches scared all the customers away, so I can't pay you. How about I just let you keep that fine piece of hardware and we call it even? Deal?
Can I have free porn instead? I happened upon some guy training another guy how to catch HIV-infected cats. Apparently, some sort of science experiment had gone awry in the previous game and rendered the local cat population a bit psychotic. Lucky for me, the trainee didn't have any aptitude for the job. Of course, I was grossly overqualified. But you know what a sucker I am for humanitarian causes. The guy warned me not to press Alt-Fire and accidentally snort the catnip, then sent me off to catch insano cats while he called his lawyer. What I didn't know was that the local Mexi sushi concern had dibs on the local cat population, and they didn't take too kindly to gaijin plundering their natural resources. But I really needed the cash. This was a cause that meant so much to me. There was no way I was letting the poor syphilis-infected kitties down. Unfortunately, upper management had just experienced a shake-up, and long story short, I once again failed to get paid. This was definitely beginning to feel like a theme. Somehow I found myself at a political rally. The mayor was giving some weird speech about homeland security, family values, and winning the war on drugs. I had just realized the mayor was the fucking porn shop guy without the ridiculous Mario disguise. Then Vince called with a hot job prospect.
Hey dude, how's it going, pal? I've got a hot job for you. My head postal babe, Jennifer Walcott, is doing a promo at the mall. But a regular bodyguard got eaten by a feral cat this morning.
No problemo. Security's my mother's maiden name. Or at least it was a tattoo she had. And that's how I ended up running the security detail for Jen Walcott's autograph session.
Okay, so here's the deal. Your job is to watch my back while I mix with the locals. It's not rocket science or anything. And make sure you use this.
Got it.
It's important that nobody gets killed during this little event. So make sure any lethal weapons you brought along stay in your pants. If you attack anyone with lethal force, the cops will arrive and pop a cap in your eye. If I don't do it first, do not fuck this up.
Okay, got it. Nobody dies. Hopefully.
They're here.
Slut! How dare you taint our beautiful mall with your foul conspiracy to objectify all women? It's your fault our husbands can't get it up without porn.
Right. That's why.
Your very existence is an affront to womanhood, you silicone-injected...
Is there a problem, Ms. Walcott?
A plague! I
Let's smoke these
you.
bitches. Well, that was fun. Unfortunately, all the customers got scared off, so I can't afford to pay you. Go ahead and keep the taser and the shovel as a token of my appreciation, okay? You know you made this look so easy? I think maybe I'll get the other postal babes together and start my own security service. See you later, dude.
She wants me. At this point, the only way I was gonna get some scratch was to bend over and take a hot steaming payday loan. Imagine my surprise when there wasn't a crazy long line at the tellers. Finally, it was my lucky day. Until these asshats pissed all over it. The ecotologists were an extremist save-the-earth cult. Sort of a zesty blend of PETA and Scientology. Anyway, they were apparently executing an armed fundraising drive. Surprisingly, the cops showed up within seconds and the whole thing instantly devolved into chaos. Clearly, I had a decision to make. If I chipped in and helped out the cops, maybe I'd get a reward and be famous. On the other hand, if I sided with the eco-zealots, I heard those granola chicks are animals in the sack. I knew I needed to make a story-altering choice, and fast. Then SWAT joined the party and things really got interesting. And that's how I joined the Catharsis Police Department. Surprisingly, the girl cops are not all dykes, just mostly.
Yo, kids, Crouchy here. Sorry to interrupt all the irreverent social commentary.
That was topical like 6 years ago.
We have an important announcement concerning your behavior. After all, you don't want to be like Mr. Bungle.
Yeah, that bad sucks. Pat should have stayed with Fate no more.
Anyways, homie, pay close attention to the annoying graphic that's been added to your hub. This meter keeps track of how good or insane you are.
And cause we know your attention span is completely devastated by method porn, we made it real simple.
That's right, Larry. All you need to remember is lethal force supposed to meter told insane, non-lethal force supposed to meter told good. If you complete a mission at 100% good, you get a story out to enjoy today. If not, then screw you. Continue to enjoy the shitty life that you made for yourself. You think I can?
What do I get for 100% sane, yo?
Nothing.
That sucks. Who designed this shit?
This important message has been brought to you by Crotchy's Tossed Salad and Pony. It's hell delicious for the whole family.
Keeps your pals regular. Free cucumbers for the ladies.
As you probably remember from the news coverage, my first day on the force was quite eventful. It started innocently enough. Lieutenant Douchebag was teaching me how to subdue and arrest dangerous felons. He mentioned how it was extremely important for us to not just kill everyone all the time. In fact, killing innocent bystanders or other cops was just about the only way to get thrown off the force. He told me to practice the arrest moves on a few volunteers. It seemed the Hobos Union was upset with our treatment of the volunteers. The lieutenant ordered me to fight my way to the chief's, special place in the basement and protect him. The chief's gay hobo love bunker was empty. Apparently he was on vacation in Mexico. But the lieutenant was duly impressed with my selfless heroism and officially welcomed me to the Catharsis police force. So there I was, my first day of serving and protecting. Yep, I was the law. What? You knew I was gonna say it. No fighting, children. Detention for everyone. Yikes, who dipped that guy in Meow Mix? Hey, I'm the only one who gets to do that. That guy hardly looks suspicious at all. I'm betting that guy isn't a professional detailer. Oh, I am not seeing that. What? No fucking way that's going down on my watch. Come here, Ayatollah. Let's see your green card. Pretty impressive first day if I do say so myself. But it wasn't over yet. So I got an incoming call to investigate threats against a major Hollywood movie shoot. Writer-director Keegrip Uwe Bull was in town filming a scene for one of the 10 or 18 films he had in production. Unfortunately, there was an unexpected production hitch.
In the name that's all that's good and holy, you will stop making shitty movies! Die, Uwe Bull! Die!
You fools! You have not vision what is movie! There is not ovens enough for you, mother.
Poor guy is in deep shit. I guess I'm paid to care.
You stupid fuck! You let my camera get broke! I ought to sue you, asshole! But first, we have boxing match!
The script also got shredded, Mr. Bull.
Ah, who cares about the fucking script? We don't need this. We will improvise entire movie.
I realized I wasn't really cut out for Hollywood, and anyway, an urgent call was coming in. The dispatcher sent me out on an urgent call, shots fired. Apparently some little assholes were taking their video games a bit too seriously.
Drop your joysticks and come out with your hands up! I mean it! We're pretty good shots, what with all the training and all!
Screw you, noob! I got badass skills! Yeah, I own!
Wow, they really suck. I guess video games really don't train you to kill. We going in?
Screw that!
True, I suppose we could accidentally get hit by a ricochet.
Hold your fire! I'm a lawyer! We'll sue the video game companies and get rich! The book and the movie rights...
The hell? They level up?
We have taken this evil establishment. We will kill anyone who tries to stop us from protecting our children from this evil brainwashing station. Nobody slanders games in my town. Come on, ladies, we've got hockey moms to smoke.
You still want to go in there, hero boy?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Wait, I'm going with you.
Sorry, no civilians.
I'm no civilian. My name is Sergei Pantelevich Mevrodi. Together, we can do more.
What the hell? Okay, I can use some help.
Wow, that was fun. Let me know when you guys need some more help.
I sure will, Miss Walcott. Thanks. She's awesome.
Yeah, nice piece of ass.
Excuse me?
Come on. Don't play like a schoolboy. You should take her out to dinner.
Yeah. Teach me how to live, rich daddy.
I know what you are thinking. Money is not a problem. Here, take a look at this brochure. Follow the instructions, and very soon you and she will never have to work. Think of this as a once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunity.
Who the hell is this Russian?
Don't thank me. You have just saved our data center.
A data center? Here? This place is old like the fucking pyramid.
We use these arcade machines' computing power for precise interest and transaction calculations.
You gotta be kidding me.
Alright, dude. I gotta go clean up the pyramid as you named it. Oh, almost forgot. There's a welcoming $20 upon opening the account. Remember, together we can do more.
Yeah, thank you, and take care. Why do I feel like I've just been brain fucked? The lieutenant loaned me to the Border Patrol until the heat from my previous adventure blew over. Due to the state of the U.S. economy, the only people still trying to sneak into America were badly disguised Al-Qaeda. That simplified things. Reports started coming in that Al-Qaeda had entrenched themselves in response to my immigration reform. With all the other agents on trial for misconduct, it looked like I had a small Mexican town to liberate. Single-handedly. Stupid budget cuts. The lieutenant was so impressed with my mad Border Patrol skills that he promised me a major promotion. But it was reward enough to know that I had fought for freedom and liberty in Mexico. I was called to the Evo Luscious Cosmetics testing lab, where a cadre of ecologists had liberated all the diseased lab animals. It was up to me to save Team Mengele from the makeup-smeared monkey justice. I had no idea what these idiots were doing with a fucking rhino, but I wasn't paid to think. One scientist was using some sort of remote-controlled monkey to trick the crazy rhino into bashing his brains out. Seemed like a decent plan. Until he was eaten by a cat. And the baton was passed to me. The rhino was down, but no force on earth could have saved him from the makeup-smeared champ justice. Champ, hey boy. Christ, what were those assholes doing to you? I guess nobody's going to miss this cool Motorhead monkey. What with everyone being dead and all.
Cracker Barrel, you look like you need a payday loan, motherfucker. So give me your money, fool, and have a nice motherfucking day.
You do realize I'm a cop, right?
What I understand is that today is payday. Therefore, you got to pay me. If you want, you can give me your teeth as a fucking down payment, fool. Then I'll come find you next week, and I'll take that paycheck, too.
Actually, I believe you're beneath my skill level, stereotypical street thug. Deputy Champ, would you take care of this one?
Ah, shit! Joe, foul bees off me, man! Christ help me, Jesus! I'm gonna die! Mama!
And before I could do anything, Champ had chased the guy out of sight. But I was confident that street thug would not escape justice. And so, despite all odds, my law enforcement career continued. All the other cops were complete chicken shits, so I was enjoying a refreshing patrol around one of our less affluent neighborhoods. How bad could it be?
Somebody call a cop.
Yeah, nothing suspicious about that.
I didn't mean it. Please don't kill me.
I'm sure you probably have a good reason for that, but I'm gonna have to bust your ass anyway.
I don't feel so good.
What the hell? Snipers. I fucking hate snipers. Oh man, more attack monkeys. Maybe I shouldn't have freed so many of them on the alternate path. Gang fight, excellent. I love it when I don't have to choose sides.
Fucking asshole.
A gaggle of ecotologists were assaulting some fast food patrons. Considering what that greasy death food was doing to their vital organs, I could almost consider it mercy killing. But my job was enforcing the law. One of the stoner zealots had a map to their secret compound in his pocket. This seemed like a revelation, despite the nagging suspicion that I already had been there on an alternate path mission. But whatever, I'm sure the lieutenant would be interested in this information.
Be making contact with the,
Yeah, my now legendary policing skills had landed me a choice position on the SWAT team.
Hey dude, we're a man short. One of the guys got the hivs from a face-raping lab monkey, and it looks like you're the only one his vest will fit. So you're our new bullet catcher, son. Welcome aboard.
Thanks. Do I get a helmet?
Sure, as long as you don't mind that it's filled with AIDS-infected monkey semen.
Yeah, I don't need a helmet. The mission was to capture the elusive Al, architect of the ecotologist movement. The mayor considered this a showcase bust, and it was imperative that Al be taken alive. It was a tough job, but once again, it was all about me. Plus, awesome. The lieutenant was so impressed that he assigned me to head security for the alternative lifestyle rodeo.
Ooh, I love the rodeo.
Yeah, it was swell.
Okay, village people, cowboy. This is what you'll be barebacking today. I couldn't find any bulls, but I got you something better.
Ooh, interesting. There's definitely something I like about it, but I can't put my finger in it. Okay, little oppressed cow brother, you're gonna wage animal jihad on behalf of all your little oppressed bovine friends with the help of a little methamphetamine. Guys, we'll need a distraction while I prepare our little friend for battle.
I can't believe they waste perfectly good SWAT on a homo mission like this. No matter, I'm not paid to think, I'm paid to tase.
I'll keep it.
Hey, what the fuck are those assholes doing? toxicologists had whacked that rhino up with enough meth for an entire elementary school. It was Gonzo Shitballs Berserker and had a sweet tooth for the Village People cowboy. It was my duty to save Randy Jones, but how? I noticed it couldn't turn too quickly and figured maybe I could piss it off and make it run into stuff until it got tired and peacefully fell asleep. The gay rodeo pit boss was just the mayor in another retarded disguise, but he was very happy with the way I'd saved Randy Jones and all the little gay children and kittens. So happy that he said he'd pull some strings and get me into the Secret Service. Mayor Chomo was planning a flashy entrance to his big speech at Daveland, a grand Thegway motorcade to encompass his grandeur.
Ass from the enemies of freedom.
No problemo. Snuff any crotch bombers before they damage your merch. Got it.
Thanks, man. Good work. Go on ahead. I'll meet you inside. Nice job, Osama. Very convincing. A little too convincing, frankly. I got a little singed back there.
We're good at what we do, but that new Secret Service jackass you hired was a little too competent. I lost some guys I almost liked.
You're not getting paid to almost like anyone.
I haven't been paid, actually. You still owe me for those plutonium crotchy dolls.
Send an invoice to my secretary. She'll sort you out.
The mayor began his big campaign speech, self-filleting his tireless crusades against drugs, porn, Malaysian slave trafficking, and Al-Qaeda. Unfortunately, some schmuck mixed up the background video. Instead of a giant CG American flag, the audience was treated to some very interesting footage of Dave, the mayor, his 40-year-old slave boy, and a rhino.
There's been a terrible mistake. That video is a plot by the elite liberal media conspiracy. Dave, make it stop!
I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time, but either you can pay up for all that plutonium I sent you, or I will reclaim this amusement park in the name of Allah. Capiche?
Security!
Is there a problem here, Mr. Mayor?
Sorry, Dave, but you're all under arrest by the vaguely defined authority of my nebulous government agents. You have the right to detention in our secret prison. You have the right to enhanced interrogation. You have the right to tell us everything you know, you terrorist douche-tards.
Yeah, bitches. Assume the position.
Fuck this shit. I'm out of here.
I'm with you, man.
Don't leave me!
Shit! They're getting away!
No, they're not. Dude, are you with us?
Hells yeah, let's nab those fuckers. Dave, the mayor, and Osama realized they would never get out of the park alive. They decided to detonate their homemade nuke rather than be ripped to shreds by an army of furious hockey moms.
What are you doing, you retarded asshat? Install the damn plutonium and blow us the fuck up!
I did! It's not working! Stupid cheap-ass Al-Qaeda plutonium!
Hey, that's primo shit from my man Ahmadinejad right there.
I'm no expert, but that plutonium looks like a bottle of urine to me.
Wait, what? Fuck you!
Yeah, fuck you, traitor! Hey, wait. We totally forgot we have guns.
Holy shit, you're right! Fuck martyrdom! Let's just kill that asshole instead!
With Uncle Dave, Osama, and the mayor taken care of, there was no reason for me to stick around. Those dickheads were dealt with, but my service to mankind wasn't over yet. For no apparent reason, the Venezuelan army had invaded Catharsis.
This is your good brain, Hugo! Come to liberate you from your corrupted regime. You're welcome!
And if that wasn't bullshit enough, it turned out that Al guy was still alive somehow.
Look at them, swarming like cockroaches, destroying everything they touch, besmirching my beloved, beautiful, perfect Earth. Prepare to die screaming in a flood of cleansing badgerness, you hateful talking monkeys. Go, my badger legions, destroy. Arr!
¡Chupa mi verga, Americán!
Where have you been, boy? You smell like Chinese food. Or sewer. Come on, boy. Let's get the fuck out of Crazy Town.
Gringo, presidente, are you stupid?
Oh man, not a final boss fight. I hate final boss fights.
Say hello to my enormous little friend.
And that's the story of how I saved America from the socialist menace.
That's amazing. And of course by now everyone knows the reception you got.
Yeah, that whole Dude Mania thing was frankly a bit embarrassing, but I couldn't disappoint the fans.
And those fans swept you into...
My final crappy temp job? President of the United States. Honey, I'm home.
Wow, look at this place. It's much cheesier in person.
Yeah, what a shithole. We'll need to redecorate. Maybe some tinfoil on the windows. Hey, Vice President Champ. What do you got, boy?
No way! I thought that thing only existed in Bugs Bunny cartoons. What's so funny?
I will regret nothing.